Welcome back, everybody, to another edition of Spicy Caterpillar with your boy Doc Proc. You might be thinking to yourself, man, it's been a few weeks since you've recorded. And to that I say, yeah, it has been. Had surgery, work got a little busy, and then I took a few vacation days for myself. Trying to, just relax. But now I'm back at it. Today we're going to be playing Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright, because every time I log into Steam it tells me I need to play this game, and now when I try to get away from this game it just shoves it in my face a little more. No sexual joke intended. But that's what we're going to be playing today, so let's just get right into this new game. I guess we'll start with the first one, because that makes sense. The first episode. The first turnabout. Yeah, let's play it. Let's do this. We're gonna solve some crimes. Now we got some blood dripping. It's a good first start. I don't know what the heck that thing is. Gasp, gasp. Oh, it's a statue of some sort. Of course, the leather hand, which means it was planned murder. Awful looking blood. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. The Hamburglar. I've got to find someone. That was really fast. Someone like him. Oh my gosh, these scenes are going so fast. I'll make it look like he did it. Yes, him. He did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court. Defendant, lobby number 2. Fun fact, August 3rd is in 2 days. Also my birthday. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Ooh, hello. Oh, hi, Chief. Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? The #1 rule of don't defend your friends? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. He took the bar for me. Well, that's news to me, and also illegal. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life! Everything, it's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. No shit. Yeah. Just kill him. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. His sparkly dear eyes. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Dead lady. She's dead. I have to figure out what happened. A young woman was killed in her apartment. She's dead. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. That Larry Butts. Yeah, Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. We need better friends. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault, he just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart, and that he wouldn't kill his girlfriend. That I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. We are awfully cocky for our first case. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The, defense is ready, Your Honor. I'm defense, right? Yeah, the defense is ready. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Shouldn't have said that out loud. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Go fuck yourself. I have passed the bar, and I think that's good enough. Gulp. Hand shaking. Mom spaghetti thrown up on my sweater. Eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. His name's Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct! He's only been your best friend for 23 years. You should fucking know his name. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Woo, I know this one. Glad I read the case report over to cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Oh, come on, dude. No, wait, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot temporarily with the noise of the train in the background. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Alright, so I'm playing with a controller, so I'm about to press all the wrong buttons. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Oh, it's right bumper. I pressed one button and I got it right. Cindy. Her name is Cindy. Cindy. Doesn't give a last name. Oh, it's a cinder block. Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. I saw that from the beginning scene. It's a statue. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. For now. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim, so obviously used to kill that victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
Oh, alright.
Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use right bumper for me to check the court record repeatedly, frequently.
Getting distracted by the words. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Smug. I'm so smug.
Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Both of those ended with murder, and this is a murder trial, so there's no reason to think that I'm the murderer.
Didn't they all die? Yeah, I just said it.
I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway, huh, bub?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you, and she was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport, according to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Passport added to the court record. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Oh, they made me read that in that voice. Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who give her money and gifts and in return get to fondle her bits.
That's actually now the slogan for sugar daddies. Yeah.
Money and gifts to fondle your bits. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude!
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions, if you know what I mean.
Should I?
Yeah, definitely stop him from answering. By slamming your hands. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
Oof.
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That's cheating, she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Dude, that, just saying you're gonna commit suicide in court is generally not your best plan. Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite. I'm not a judge. I don't need to hear any more. Guilty. Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't.
Righto, he went.
Well, what do I do? You gotta have him answer honestly. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth.
Yeah, I was there.
I went. Order! Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, I didn't see her. Jesus, that was an awful objection.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matter. Who was your witness?
The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order in the court. Mr. Payne. The prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
Oh, no shit. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspaper at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand.
Ha, Frank saw it. Dude, you don't sell newspapers. You look weird.
Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes. He's just gotta have that voice. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone because I sell newspapers and can't afford a cell phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Dude, you fucking weird. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. His eyes are closed the whole time. This is audio. I have to hear it. I fell asleep because I'm old. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawat used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your... I don't know what that word said. Perusal. Perusal is what the word said. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination? Your Honor?
All right, Wright. This is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
Lies? I've never heard of lies. People can lie. We can lie. Is lying a thing? I'm a lawyer. I don't lie. I'm honest. How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There are bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face and all over my big chest.
Okay.
Open the court record with right bumper, then point out contradictions in the testimony.
This dude is the equivalent of, Pegasus and Yu-Gi-Oh! Ooh!
I was going door to door selling
subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Okay, we know that much. Thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open. Thinking it's strange that inside the apartment. I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead! I quailed in fright. Found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting over there.
That's all of it. There must be a contradiction in somewhere. Examine the court record. If something strikes you as being suspicious, then find the evidence that contradicts the testimony and present it to the court.
Okay. Oh, it's a badge. Time of death. Wait, what? Time of death? 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. How could she be dead if her time of death was 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. He saw her at 1. I'm gonna present that. Can I go back? Yeah. Then I saw her there, a woman not moving, dead. Objection. How exactly are that evidence and statement just now related? They aren't, are they? I tried it. God damn it. Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations. Oh. That battery looks like a life bar. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. Then I saw her lying there. A woman not moving, dead. Okay, what? I quailed and frightened, found myself unable to go inside. What am I supposed to... It's rather heavy. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, but that's fine. I'm gonna figure this out. Exactly 1 p.m. Oh, okay. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I left the door half open behind him. Things strange. Going to the apartment. But she wasn't moving at all, and there was blood everywhere. I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well. What happened next? I quailed in fright and found myself in... Okay, so I can press people. So I can press them and get them to get caught in his lies or present evidence, which I'm awful at, apparently. Thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Man, I have no idea what these contradictions are. I am awful at this game. Alright. I'm going to save it because I am doing awfully right now. And we will pick this back up on the next episode of Who Wants to Be a Lawyer? Not me. Anyways, as always, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow the Instagram channel. I'm going to be a little more active on there, kind of updating you guys on what's going on, what I'm playing, anytime I'm editing and things like that. You guys are the best. Catch you next time, nerds.